But this is where we find out. This is the final round, the final part of this clash of heroes, and it's Denmark versus Argentina. This is cobblestone, and this could very well be the end of a storyline. This could be the end of either Denmark or Argentina. One of them is going home, one of them is going to the grand finals this afternoon, and I can't say how excited I am.
Yeah, you know what I think we need? I think we need that one final show of support. Who's out there representing both of these teams? First of all, let's start off Argentina. All right. Anyone else in the house looking forward for Denmark? Nice, everyone's still pumped, feeling the hype. Let's get into the game, the pistol round. Denmark versus Argentina. Let's kick it off, Sonny.
Jackie, we've still got 3 seconds left of the buy time, so now let's kick it off as the round is underway. Knives out. People are going quick, and I like to see Argentina start on the T side, because if they can get themselves 5, 6, 7 rounds, we know they're going to do well over on that T side. Snappy, USP in hand, looking to find himself an opening duel, but it's not going to happen. Going to have to back off, and Johnny Boy has become the raid boss. Armor and the Tech 9 in hand. The 2-player A setup is somewhat unorthodox. Good tagging comes through, and no kills. Glay's going to go straight down as NBL dispatches him, but Snappy does get back in. But NBL, once again, is the pistol king right now as he takes down 2. It's a 4 versus 3 situation, and already Denmark are in trouble. It hasn't even been a single round yet, and they're struggling as these pistols are overwhelming them. And NBL, one more! Can he find anything else for his trouble? Or will he sit on? Tommy looking to find himself an opportunity. NBL playing close. He's the man doing the damage right now. He's got another opportunity for a kill, but he can't quite find it. KDM finally puts that man out of his reign of terror, and it's a 3 versus 2, but I really can't see this going the way of Denmark. Such low HP. They need instant headshots, and it's just not going to happen. KDM the last man alive now, and he's only got 21 HP. 21, he's gone!
Superman strikes him down, absolute backhander to eliminate them. Argentina get the first round, and this is one of the maps where they kind of contradict themselves. They're always a lot stronger in their CT half. Cobblestone, by far, even through the qualifiers, as we said, when they eliminated Brazil, it was that explosive style of sexy counter-strike that Argentina utilise. And if we see some of that coming out today, especially off the back of that pistol round win, this is going to be a dominant map, because Argentina, they absolutely thrive on Cobblestone from what I've seen in the past.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from seeing their team play when they're actually playing for their teams over in the Razor Rising Stars League, which you can find on e-frag at rsl.e-frag.net, they were absolutely dominant under the 2Kill and Furious Gaming labels individually. They were incredible, and it's just great to see. But I want to see now how they do as Argentina, as their country representing all that matters to them. Glaive going to be tagged up and fragged up as Johnny Boy transfers that spray from above the box and takes it down into Glaive. And he is dead, Jackie. This force by so far getting shut down, but we know Argentina have been beaten by force fires before. This would not be unorthodox. No push coming through from the A-bomb site. It's all going to be over towards B. And so he has the opportunity to go for a bit of a push, a bit of a flank going in. Although Argentina look like they want to head back over. They want to go towards the A-bomb site. They've done a bit of probing, they've put their fishing line in, and the bait has come back full. There's too many fish in the water. Instead, they want to head over to where there's no fish, and they want to complain about how they can never get any fish when they go fishing.
Yeah, but this is really good as well. They went for that read, that initial poke, drawn out the rotate from Denmark using enough utility. They still have a couple of stomachs left to play with, and there's flashbangs as well, so they can get into the A site. It's not a bother. And Denmark then have to go for a retake with those really restricted in terms of range weapons. It's going to be hard. Yeah, they're just going to probably commit for the full save off the back of this if they don't go soon, because it's just not going to work out. It's going to be really hard.
No, I actually really agree with this save. Basically, the idea here for Denmark is what they want to do is they've gone for a force buy into this round. It hasn't paid off. They went for a side stack. It didn't pay off. So back off, get out of there, hold on to those weapons, and you have the exact same buy in the next round. You have all the weapons you had before, and you can still utilize them. It's a perfect play. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out this round.
Yeah. Didn't really go the way of their favour. Argentina as well. That's good decision-making coming in off the back of them, using only what they needed to before they divided off on towards the A-bomb site, and then really started to lock it down. Hopefully, they don't lose too many weapons on the exits, though, as Denmark do have those angles covered. Valdi will find one. Tommy responds with a frag of his own. Unfortunately, for NBL caught off guard at mid, but Tommy on an absolute win streak as he finds these frags. They will eliminate the entire Danish team.
That's great. That is so big. Taking down those players absolutely restricts what Denmark can do, and that must be a slap in the face, or if you will, a snap in the face.
Yeah, heartbreaking for Denmark, as The entire point of that final round was to try and hold on to those weapons. Losing them out like that is just devastating as they got torn to shreds.
Yeah, I mean, they could have gone for the retake at that stage. They might as well have. It was a nice play, but it just doesn't pay off. And now the moneymakers come out. Toot and NBL both going for this quick play into the drop zone and looking for money. And the bank is built upon the back of Argentina right now as Tootin goes in. He's still finding frags. Finally, Valdi puts him down. But it's a little bit too late as the moneymakers are still going to work. Money, 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 money. NBL finding himself a 2-kill. And you know what, Jackie? Do you know what team NBL's in?
Who? 2 kill. That's true.
To kill or not to kill? I make that joke way too much.
That is the question, but they just ripped their way through the side in on the ladder, and this is the thing. Johnny Boy back on the AWP now as well. First time we're going to see him bring it out on Cobblestone. That T side so open for you to try and get those initial picks, especially towards the B-bomb site. There has been aggression there. Drop-down control's been limited for Denmark, but a lot of that has been due to utility. They cannot afford to get an AWP on Cadian as well, and this is where he roams around a lot. He will take those flamboyant plays. He's going to bring the fights to you every time, and if he can't do that, it's going to be so hard. Johnny Boy basically has reign of the map. He can just take it by charge, storm out, and try and get that initial opener, but can he find that frag? Valdi with the backup of Glaive as they just hold their angles for the meantime. Luckily, they will utilize that upper position on top of tree. It gives you so much more map control. You can really try and divert things here. But Argentina, they just need to get that initial opener. If you find that first frag, it's what just completely takes the favor of the game for you. They will go straight through the smoke, try and take the aggression. Can Glaive ward them off here, or will he catch them out? It's Johnny Boy through the smoke once again, living up to his name. Round after round, map after map, this man is still on point.
Every single time you come near him and he's got an AWP, expect the unexpected, and that is exactly what we're talking about here. Spreading out that offense, Argentina put themselves in a great position to take themselves a 4th round. Strucker is on the edge of danger, but also the edge of glory right now. Edging against Glaze. He sees the jump, he takes the kill, and that is huge, huge stuff as the push finally arrived onto that B-bomb site. Question is, are they aware of Valdi's position? Johnny Boy is! There he is! Takes him down, and Snappy finally with a refrag, but it's already 3 versus 2. And Straka still in position, finds himself the kill. Taking him down is Johnny Boy!
Absolutely loving it. Everyone here in Belgrade is thriving off this. The Combank Arena makes some noise. This is just fantastic. How many more times can they keep up this level of play? This ferocity, this absolute passion to win, feeding from anything they can get. And Argentina just looks so powerful.
It's insane, Jackie. Genuinely mind-blowing how much they have put into this. And if you asked me at the beginning of the week, how are Argentina going to do? I was going to say, who? Now I'm saying, I've got a jersey on and it says Argentina on it, Jackie. Only pistols across the board now for Denmark. They've got nothing to play with here. Only a little bit of armor, 5-7 here and there. This should be Argentina taking the reins and riding that horsey like it's a horse.
Yeah, this is true as they ride their way into battle. We'll just be going for a slow default into this one as well, though, hoping there will be an aggressive play coming out from Denmark. Shock and awe style of CS. You can't really play out these CT eco rounds like a full buy. You have to just go with a shock and awe style play. Try and take the initiative from yourself, throw a spanner into the works, but they're just going to play it out like a gun round. Try and hold these angles, see if Argentina fall into the trap and go for the push. They do leave one man, the lurking NBL, but he's taking the fight. Unfortunately, we'll get picked off by Valdi. They have another player there in Strucker, but he doesn't want to run the risk. We'll try and back off. They do nearly catch him off from the sideline, but luckily can ward them off in enough time. They have to get these opening frags onto the Bulls players over by A. Tommy will lead the charge. Has the back of Tooten as well. Spots out a foot and tries to tap away to blow his leg clean off. Tommy will come in the end. Takes down Snappy, but what more can they achieve? Oh, Clay sprinting in like an absolute madman, but still gets punished. Cadian with one. Tooten doubling it up as he tries to win this round for the side.
They've got to remember there is a man still on that bomb site in Glaive. He needs to help his teammate here if they want to get the diffusing. Cadian has an AK to play with. Tooten solo, he cannot go for that kind of a play. He has to stay as a ward player. As Johnny Boy holds down the angle with the AWP in hand. This should still be Argentina. They should still have this game in hand. Straka kills his teammate. Why? Straka, why? It doesn't matter. He's going to go for the kill anyway. Finds himself a Glaive. And Cadian now in a 1 versus 1. 9 seconds. The bomb is not planted. And Cadian is playing this perfectly. He's going to go for the peak, but Straka has no idea. Denmark, they find the round. Straka, why?
That opening frag onto his own teammate. So awkward towards that positioning, but if they can bounce back into this, it won't matter. If they can somehow be able to find that energy once more, shut them down, bust the economy of Denmark, and quickly get into the swing of things once more, it's going to have to be important. But Denmark, a very, very important round for them to finally get back into action. Cadian now can wield that favourite weapon of his once more, the AWP in play. Johnny Boy got one of his own. But who is going to be quicker? Who will be better? Who will be more impactful as they actually take on one of each other? The Battle of the Orbs come out! Johnny Boy leading the charge for Argentina, strikes him down, says, not today, Sonny Jim.
Absolutely does, and that's Johnny Boy. My mic fell off, sorry, I was excited. And this is an excellent start coming through for Argentina. If they reset the Danish economy right now, they are going to win the economy game, and that is so integral to the way that Argentina play. They have to have the money advantage over you, and then they will absolutely demolish. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Glace is going to be able to get the kill back onto Strucker there. And, I mean, that's a way back in, but Johnny Boy, if he plays like this, I do not know what the answer is. Denmark, they need to take this round if they want to keep themselves in this game. Of course, Argentina 4 rounds up. It's a very good start into the round and a very good start into the game, but there's a lot more work to be done. Johnny Boy going for the no-scope there, not going to be able to connect onto Glaive, who has recovered the AWP, and just keeping it in reserves to make sure he can save it later if they do manage to win through the round. This is looking like an A-split coming out, Jack. They are going to have to deal with the man that is in drop, and I think Johnny Boy's going first with the AWP. Valdi, M4A4 in hand, just holding down the window position, hoping that someone's going to come flying in his direction, and someone is. It's going to be Tommy, but what? Tommy! The headshot comes straight out, and already Argentina now 4 versus 3, getting onto that A-bomb site in the split. It's Snappy and Glaze to hold this one down. If they can do some work, God help them, but Tommy going down, straight back in with a refrag, but Glaze with the 2K, and now it's all on Johnny Boy. 1 versus 2. 12 seconds remain, and he has to find this instant kill versus Glace. With 7 seconds now, he has to go for this bomb plant. He has to find the kill. Johnny, just what can he do? There's nothing. There is no way to win this round. And once again, the time beats Johnny, but Johnny doesn't lose out. Johnny! He may not have won the round, but he's won our support. And that's a 2K straight in. This is heartbreaking, Jackie. I can't watch another one of these rounds.
Down to the wire every time. No matter what happens, they're able to force Denmark back. They brent, but they're just not breaking. They're never giving up. They're starting to find that mindset that they need to find on the first map. I mean, Denmark, if they can keep winning these slight rounds where there's slight fractions where Argentina have taken it, they're going to equalize the scoreline very quickly, and Argentina need to be dominant, and they're taking off, but Johnny Boy, still riding off the hype of that previous round, comes in with such a huge opener, eliminates Cadian, tries to make things a little bit easier for his side as they push their way up towards the A-bomb site. Glaive is there, causing havoc, firing down, has to force them back with that UMP, but he can't quite do it just yet. They're allowed to take so much map control before they turn on a dime, switch their way back, sprint out of there, and want to head their way towards B.
And look at this, Denmark are chasing them. What's going on? This isn't cat and mouse, you have to play Counter-Strike. And the B bomb site is going to be given up as Argentina storm their way over there. Luckily for Denmark, Argentina don't just go flat out onto that bomb site. But if they had, Denmark would have found themselves looking at that replay thinking, what on earth were we doing? It's like the Battle of Hastings. Argentina fall back and the English just charge. Unfortunately, it's not the English, it's the Danish. And this time, it's not going to pay off. Argentina just slowing it down. They had so much time when they went for that early push that there's already 50 seconds remaining, and they can go wherever they like. There's 3 players over towards B, and with a 1-man advantage, thanks to Johnny Boy, of course, there is plenty of time to play with and plenty of opportunity. Argentina can seize. Look at this, Johnny Boy, every single time he seems to surprise us, and once again, he's cleared out the A-bomb site. Shame is there's not enough time for them to get back on over. Unless he starts throwing smokes, I mean, there's nothing he can do to support his team right now. The call should have been made a long time ago. The flash goes in. Glaive going to go straight down to Tommy. There's still too many players around. Snappy needs to go down very soon, and Strucker is going to take care of business. They need to check the back. This could be so dangerous. The chicken coop position, 10 seconds, and again, Jackie, again, the same thing happens. 5 seconds remain, but this time the bomb is not going to go down. Argentina, guys, come on. I can't take any more of this.
Unfortunate there as well. We'll find that frag towards the end off the back of Tootenham, but it just didn't really work out. And they're going for this very slow style of CS as they want to go for the late round takes. It's smart play. They're draining everything from Denmark. They have no utility left at that point. They're always so beaten, so bruised, but they just don't have to do anything. They don't have to go for those peaks. They know they don't really need to go for the fight as Argentina are just losing the battle themselves. Luckily, Johnny Boy is still able to hold onto that trusty rifle, the AWP in hand, the absolute rail gun that it is. He's been getting openers with it. He's been doing damage, but they just need to try and bring it together into this one. It's going to be so hard as they don't have the weapon advantage. Their arsenal is weak compared to what's on the CT side. And Denmark, this could be the round they equalize here, 4-4 apiece.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's heartbreaking, Jackie. It really is. Argentina, every round they're just doing so much work, but it doesn't matter because they forget that there's a clock at the top of the leading screen. But at some point, I mean, they will realise, and at that point, I'm sure they'll just get a bit of a hustle on. Argentina, 4-3, no advantage in this round so far, but I mean, there's still 3 SMGs and a Mag 7 on the team of Denmark. There is opportunity here. Glay's going to find 1, 2. Can he find 3? No, but 2 finally shutting him down. I don't know what the play is here. Glaive is still alive. He's taking 1 head clean off. Johnny Boy needs to come out with that orb, but he's going to miss a shot. That's disastrous. Why? How is he allowed to do that? He does it anyway. He's got the bomb in hand, but so little HP to play with. Glaive only needs 1 shot, but that works both ways with the AWP in hand. Johnny's going to double back. He needs to be very careful. There is a flank coming in here from Cadian. Cadian on the Mag 7. We know how deadly that combination can be, but I don't think Cadian knows. There it is. The kill not going to come through just yet. Johnny Boy still alive and playing this round very, very well. He's going to be heading over towards A or not. He's doubling back on himself. And although Snappy's playing this forward position, I think he's going for the safe hit. That is definitely the close and the clever call. And he's just going to hold on to that AWP.
Yeah, if he can get through this round and actually hold on to the AWP as well, it's such a great benefit because he's been looking on point with it. He needs to try and keep it in his hands and wants to try and take anyone that's going aggressive to him. We'll find that frag on towards Glaive and can survive. And I mean, that was basically divine intervention. He survived on 2 HP into that one. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. This should never be allowed. But it is going to be Denmark evening it out into a 4-4. So that really is what matters. Glace there, finding that 2K, really opened up for his team and doing a lot of HP damage is really what cost Argentina there. But Johnny Boy, once again, going to save. And this is 3 times in a row now where Denmark have won via a timeout, which it really shouldn't be happening. Of course, in that last one, it's somewhat different, but at the end of the day, it just shouldn't be happening this frequently. Maybe once or twice in a half, not 3 or 4 times in a row. But back into the game now. Argentina back on the bye. It's definitely a stronger bye than their opponents, their compatriots. Denmark without too much to play with. Oh, Johnny Boy there, seconds off getting himself a kill. He's going to fall back. And the smoke down gives him cover to just play around. And it's Strucker over towards the B-bomb site to try and confuse and dissuade. Cadian and Snappy playing close up on A, hoping to get an opportunity here.
They have the utility as well. They can smoke off connector here and push their way through, but Cadian overplaying by Stables, this is going to be the terrifying factor. If he can get that initial frag and really start to shake things up a bit, it's not going to work out well at all. He is that main man. He needs to get the openers here. They have flashbangs to work with, so they can pop flash in, but they need to get that initial fill. Can they find it? That's going to be the question as Cadian begins to approach, waiting for that point of contact. But Johnny Boy as well slowly tiptoes his way up mid. Snappy does have the angle covered. The smokes will come in, but this distraction cause benefits as they go in, find the opening frag. Fantastic. Cadian has to panic now. He can't react properly, but the free case made out. Cadian frag after frag after frag. Rips them an absolute new one. Johnny Boy knocked down to 5 HP as well. Not too much he can really achieve into the round. Should be burnt alive, but he's able to tiptoe out of there. Needs to do something right now as he sprints away. The backline will be torn to shreds. Valde hits the deck, but Glaive will initiate. Takes down Stracker and Denmark keeping it going.
That should not be allowed once again. Just silly mistakes. If you're going around a corner, please just check the angles. I understand the first man not looking the right way, but the second man should have his gun out. Either way, a massive play from Cadian and absolutely round winning to give his team a 5th round and now the advantage. I do not want to see Argentina go any further down than this. They're playing so well, but they're letting it slip through silly mistakes. It's a Tech 9 buy with a little bit of armor, so this should be just a speed round. Snappy gonna get sped past. He has no idea what's hit him as the entire T team has passed him by. Both Snappy and Cadian are falling back now, trying to get the spray down in, and they are gonna find it. Snappy, 1, 2, 3, 1 was through a door! How does he do that? It's MBL now. Versus the world.
That spray from Snappy was ridiculous. That's the porn star finish as they tried to slip their way through something.
Mate, it's through a door. I've never shot someone through a door like that.
Look at that. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Denmark, they've just been coming back into this. You know, it looked like they took a bit of a confidence hit. All of a sudden, it seemed like Argentina had really taken the grasp of the rounds. They were just winning round in, round out. But now Denmark, they're starting to wake up and then bring in the A game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's silly mistakes right now, losing it for Argentina. And this is not what we're used to seeing from them. I just don't understand. Johnny Boy back onto the AWP. Going to be going for a bit of a pot shot there, but no one to receive his AWP. So he's going to fall back, and it's going to be another A strike. Oh, sorry, B strike coming in through the drop zone. Waiting for Johnny to arrive with the AWP and see what work he can get done. And the bomb is going to be recovered, of course. Now getting ready to move in. 2 men over towards Plateau, and Johnny is the man to clear them both out. One on stairs, one sitting on Olaf Meister. Just hoping to be undetected is Valdi. Facing the wall, ready for the flashbangs to arrive. His teammate's fallen back and he's been Molotov'd out of position, just about staying alive there. Valdi on 27 HP is going to be able to get himself away from the situation. But with 58 seconds remaining now, the push must arrive. Glace holding down the angle is going to get tagged up to just 10 HP, and this looks like Argentina might be somewhat in control of the round as they begin to push on into the bomb site. A little push coming through into drop, and all at once the Argentinian force will compound upon the B bomb site, and here comes the push. The opening kill not going in. Cadian and Glace somehow get a kill. Glace on just 10 HP. Cadian follows it up. What is going on, Argentina? This should have been a round, Tommy!
Shut down there by Glaive. This is a crisp frag coming out. Cadian looking on point even more so as the game going on. He's just showing no signs of slowing down. No fatigue there at all. Just constant damage. And this is just insane. Argentina are getting snubbed out. The fire is finally starting to flicker out, Sonny.
Yeah, I feel Argentina, they need to look at their flag, see the little sun, the little happy sun man, and they need to say, you know what, guys, we are the little happy sun man. The little happy sun man is in us, and they need to come alive and start just shooting people, Jack. That's what the little happy sun man would do.
And this is the thing as well, Argentina, economy-wise, it really doesn't help them out. Forced back into this, you have to get out the Tech 9s, only 2 flashbangs to play with. You can try and take the aggression, but it's just really not going to work too well. And this crossfire set up over by Matrix is so powerful. It's so hard to get past unless you have enough utility. The flashbangs aren't even going to be going out, just trying to go in dry, and they're getting picked off because of this. Meanwhile, over by B, if they go into that site, they really need to be on point. You can flash, sure. I mean, Straka has that one to allow a bit of an entry to come out off the back of potentially MBL, but Valdi should be able to shut them down.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, Jackie. It really is tough. Argentina, there's so many signs of life. There's so many times where it's like the round is in their hands. They've put it in their little rucksack and they're just walking away with it. And somehow Denmark steal it back so many times. Cadian opens this one up and Valdi hidden away. Finds 1, 2. Can he make it 3 as the bomb is dropped? It's only Tommy left, and there it is. Valdi with a massive play. In for the 3K.
Yeah, such a big hat trick in the end of that round to close it out as well. And Argentina, they will have money once more though. 8 rounds in a row. What does this remind you of?
The last map.
Exactly, the same situation we saw again. Argentina, such a strong start, bringing their A game. And it just seems to trickle off. All of a sudden, Denmark have this resurgence. And this time around, they're showing no signs of slowing down at all. It has just been on point every time. Argentina, it has to be now or never. You've got everything. You have the natural tools. You have the arsenal. You have that strength within you. Bring it to the table as they flood their way in towards the site. Somebody needs to call a plumber as Argentina have entered the scene. They will get the first frag as well towards Valdi. But what more can they achieve? NBL has the flank on lockdown. Spams away on the trigger. Will eliminate Snappy, but here comes Glaive. Uh-oh. Takes out the back line. 1, 2, 3. Can somebody say hat-trick?
Unbelievable. Glaze to close it out. I do not believe my eyes. Denmark somehow win that round. I don't understand how that is possible, Jackie. It's insane. And Denmark, they want the final. They want it so bad, and they are just coming alive. They are remembering what they are here to do, and they're doing it. Insane.
Absolutely mental. I mean, this is just crazy. Look at this entry here coming in from Glaive. He gets into the backline, slips his way through, single-handedly destabilizes the entire team off the back of one play. They had no answer for it. The angle wasn't covered. He was allowed to waltz his way in and just dance with the devil. And Sonny, you can't allow that.
You cannot allow the amount of liberties that Argentina has been giving out here. Cadian almost going down there. Johnny Boy back onto the AWP, but he's already dead. I don't remember the last time I saw Johnny Boy in action. It's been at least 4 rounds, and the team needs him. If nothing else for morale, and the juicy little frags he gives us. He's like Santa Claus, except not at Christmas. 9-4. This is still not out of control. If Argentina can come back, there is still hope. Do not give up just yet, everyone. This is definitely not over, but so far Denmark seem to be coming back into this one strong, effectively, and I do not see any signs of stopping, because Denmark are on the pain train, and it ain't got no stops.
No, this is true as well. They start to slip their way through. They have gained control of drop down. Valdi is in this awkward little angle here as well. It's so hard to actually get that initial frag onto him. You have to be very crisp, and Straka is just waiting out, hoping to see there'll be a push from block, but it isn't going to be coming. The flashbang goes round. Valdi could go for the peek right now if he wants to. He will just hold for the meantime. And this is going to be scary. Basically, they just want to cause a distraction, force that rotate out. We know Denmark do like to over-rotate. If Argentina can do that and then slip in through the back towards A, this round might actually go their way, but it's going to be a struggle right now as they just hold firmly, waiting to try and go in, kick off that distraction, try and light the spark and see if they can do so. Valdi has the angle covered though, will get the opener on towards Tracker. He's going to hit the deck very quickly. Snappy as well, over by Stables. Unfortunately, won't achieve anything. Taken down by Tootenhead. The headshot comes in. Caden will respond with one. Can he double it up? Go for the double? Of course he can. Comes into the action. Absolutely fantastic play from Cadian. Wants the triple, but switch out with just the wrong time. Tommy on the scene of the crime will hit the deck off the back of Glace's AK-47. And that's another round going the way of Denmark.
Yes, 10-4, Jack. And Denmark once again in a great position. But Argentina, we've seen them do this before. We've seen them take that 10-5 scoreline, and I have to pray for Argentina that they take it. Because Denmark are looking unstoppable. Unless Argentina can come back into this one right now, I have to call this one quits. Jackie, it is all but over. And unfortunately, it's Argentina on the receiving end of this destruction. 10-4 is the score, and Valdi opening up, taking down one. That's Tommy already dropped in Glaive, trying to do the same job. It's all demolition now. This is a demolition derby. Valdi with 4, and he wants the ace to close it out. It's Johnny Boy versus the world, and the world just hit him in the face.
Valdi. People have said things about this Danish lineup, but I think they just eliminated all of that off the back of this one man's individual play. He single-handedly has been the catalyst in every game they've played. He's always been the superstar, going for these ridiculously flamboyant plays over the top every time. And once again, the spray down comes in, and then just such a dainty little tap to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say to that? That is absolute domination. The only way Argentina can get back into this, they need to win the pistol round, and then they need to win 2 rifle rounds consecutively if they want any chance of returning themselves to the glory that they once had. Now, we know they're good on CT, but how good are they? They're going to have to be godlike if they want to win this one. We need to see what we saw in the first map, Jack.
Yeah, this has to be all-out aggression coming out, all-out domination. They really need to bring it back right now, and this pistol round has to be that start. You need to jump into it quickly, but let's see if they can do so. Aggression coming out towards drop down right now. He will go for a nice little counter nade as it boots around, but no damage transferred out. Cannot draw the CZ in time as well because that long drop time. Cadian will eliminate him with a fantastic headshot. Aggression all the way through as well. It is going to be a little bit of a trick as they go their way towards the A-bomb site. It was just a ruse. NBL, headshot comes out. Guess what? What more can he achieve? NBL doubles it up. Hungry for the third. From the sideline, Johnny Boy will aid his teammate. Looking fantastic. But Tommy comes in for that blow. Falls onto Glace. He has the bomb planted, but is in such an awkward situation. Trying to bring the fight, but it shouldn't really work out in his favor. Trying to land the shot, but Tommy takes it down. And Argentina get the pistol round they so dearly needed.
Absolutely incredible performance there from NBL. They finally come alive. And Jackie, I don't know about you, but I got really confused by the colors on the minimap there. I don't know what they mean, but they're just really confusing. I don't know who's who, but I know that NBL is an absolute monster, and Johnny Boy coming in to help out. That's exactly what Argentina needed. If there was at any point a perfect time for a comeback, this was it. Argentina need to come back right now, and they're taking no risks. This buy is very, very effective. And Denmark are going with the full eco. They're going to have AK-47s out into round number 18. But before we go to that round, we have to see this one first, and I have to pray Argentina stay as they were last round.
Yeah, because this is the thing. There's been so many rounds where Argentina get that opening pistol and then can't quite follow it up with the second round. It's happened time in, time out, but NBL goes in for the action at 2K instantly as he bounds his way around the corner. Such agility, such poise as he finds those initial frags. Valdi will respond with a headshot coming out. Johnny Boy trying to take the fight towards them. Will land that tackle towards Glace, knocking him down to 50 HP, but will it be enough? Tootenhead in to respond as well. The bomb has gone down, but Denmark is crumbling.
What's going on here? Tootenhead finally taking Valdi down. That was a bit of a dance with the devil. And the devil just won because it's one of the jigs you don't really want to be doing. Maybe an Irish jig, maybe a Welsh one, but not an Argentinian jig because that involves a gun and a popped head. Denmark losing one more round, but they have the AK-47s out now. And despite losing a lot of players, they do get the bomb plant, and that's what's key. Denmark, with all AKs out and so much utility, they could build a house of utility right now. Argentina have to win this round. They have absolutely no choice but to absolutely dominate this round.
Yeah, This needs to be it now. You've done the hard part. Just keep it going. Pick up this first full buy round, win the first rifle round, and you take charge of the game. Their CT sides have always been so dominant. Cobblestone is usually a different story, but apparently they've gone back to that style. Can they do what we expect from them into this one as they take the aggression actually coming out? They went for that first push up on top of drop down, but no one was going to be there to greet them. So they do fall back, just try and hold these crossfires now. It's a bit of a slower style of CS coming out from Denmark as well. Just holding their ground, hoping that Argentina will overextend.
Any opportunity at all here for Denmark, they're going to take. They're so close to victory that anything will give them the opportunity to go absolutely ham into this. So, question is Argentina going to give it up? Now, what I can tell you, Jack, is that as soon as Johnny Boy gets into the AWP onto the CT side of Cobble, he's going to play that A-bomb site like he owns it, like he's pays the rent, Jack, and demolish everyone. And then as soon as the B-bomb site gets weak, he's going to head over there and do the same thing again. So, question is, when do we see Denmark go? When do they become what we know that they are capable of? 50 seconds remain, and it is still the B-bomb strike attack. The A-bomb site with still 2 players over there. They need to rotate over at some point. It's going to be Johnny Boy holding the front lines. Takes down 1, takes down 2. What a flick! Tommy follows it up now, needs 1 more kill, and he's secured this round for his team. Peeking out, finds 1 from behind, but he can't take him down. It's Valdi to open it back into a 2 versus 3. And as the push comes in now from the plateau, there's a flank, there's a man in chicken, and there's Johnny Boy, of course, holding down the line, shooting heads, but he can't quite connect. And finally, Tutenhen comes out, taking the first man down. 18 seconds remaining, the flank is en route. The Savior arrives, but the flank is not enough. It's NBL with a pistol! And Argentina are back in this game. Look at the energy, look at the passion of Johnny Boy right now.
He's just loving it. Every single round gets him more and more excited, and that's reflected in his gameplay as well. The sick flicks he's been landing time and time again, now even on a rifle, dominating with the headshots that are on display. This is just vintage Argentina.
I'm just enjoying the chance.
This is good. Everyone's still getting behind them as well. And the SMG's coming out. You've got that MP9 and Straka, Johnny Boy and the MP7. They can rack up so much class. This is good initiative actually coming out from that side, and they should be able to rip their way through the attack that's coming out from Denmark as they sprint their way into it, and then will rattle off, get a couple of kills with the AK-47. Triple kill, lines him up and knocks him down, and it falls to Cadian and Valde. Trapped in this awkward situation, Straka will claim ahead as he pops down Cadian. The 4th and final frag will go the way of Tutenhen. That's a quad kill, and that's a round for Argentina.
Jackie, I honestly don't think I've ever seen so many clips in one game or in one series. It's absolutely crazy. And there you can see the analysts. They're not sitting up in the VIP room. They're not sitting back and having a burger. They're at that desk enjoying this game because this is incredible. This is history in the making right now. If in 2 years' time you say, I remember the Argentinians, so you know, they've always been good. This is the moment you will remember as the birth of great Argentinian CS in the modern day era.
Yeah.
God, I sound like a historian.
It's true, because they have just gone wild. This is them starting to come back into it. They're close now to actually being able to overtake Denmark. They've only got that 11 rounds on the board. They can easily come up and take that lead. Aggression coming out towards mid, though. They need to be switched on about this. NBL does have Matrix covered. Luckily, we'll reposition so we can't get caught off awkwardly. Flashbang from Johnny Boy will go over. Doesn't really work out the way he wanted it to. Needs to get NBL on this elevated angle. If he can rain down Hellfire from above, he should be able to get a few frags. Doesn't really work out. He can still stay alive. Johnny Boy is there with the AWP as well, and he plays around. Duxley brushes past Glaive. Glaive is there. He can get such a big fraggle towards Johnny Boy. They need to be aware of this right now. NBL has to help him out, but it's not going to happen. Glaive assassinates Johnny Boy, and another frag as well. Glaive going massive for Denmark right now as the push comes in towards the A-bomb site, destabilizing everything. Tutenhen will fire back. Headshot of his own as he lands down towards Cadian. Straka, another one on Valde, but Glaive is still an absolute war machine. 3 frags, hungry for more. Falls to Tutenhen, lands a tag of his own, but can't quite convert into the frag just yet, and still has to take down Snappy. Time will tick by as he slowly works his way up towards the bomb site. Has the kit, has the natural tools, but it's going to be limited in terms of peaks. Denmark, they have so many powerful positions right now, and it's just a matter of time before Snappy finds the frag, and Denmark keep the pain train going.
When I saw that boost coming out, I thought there was so much hope here, but NBL not able to find Glaive there as he slipped him past in the smoke. That was the end of the round. Now, the only way Argentina can turn this into a good situation is by winning this next round. They've got the AWP out on Johnny. They've got a relatively good rifle by coming out with just the 1 UMP. And there is no AWP on KD, and that is the saving grace, the silver lining of this very, very large cloud. Argentina have to reset Denmark right now. They absolutely have to. And as I said, Johnny Boy now over on that A-bomb site, raining terror and hoping to bring the thunder down on that A-long position. Tommy holding fast on long. He's heard the player jump past. He gets the kill through, and no trade coming in just yet. He needs a teammate to help him out, but it's not coming. Finally, Tooten comes in. 1-2. Strucker with a second. Nade goes in, and it's a 2 versus 4. Snappy's found. Tooten, he may have messed it up last round, but this round, he is alive again. 22 HP, a 2K so far, and he has made so much space for his team. Johnny Boy comes in from behind, and Argentina reset the economy of Denmark, finding themselves a 9th round. Jackie, this is not over.
This is mental. Argentina, they're just still coming back every time. Just when you think it's enough, just when you think it's over, Denmark are just on the sideline, on the cusp, but they just can never close it out on those such important rounds, and Argentina be able to slip in for a split second. I mean, what more can they do? Can they really keep this up for this amount of time, this extended period? Are they going to be able to take it back? And there is going to be a pause coming out, a tactical one nevertheless for Denmark. They want to try and work out what they can do, because look at the economy as well, absolutely busted. Yeah. They're going to have to scavenge to find anything into this round. Meanwhile, Argentina locked and loaded onto the teeth.
I mean, the thing is, this economy, it looks better now than it's going to look next round. That's the problem, because they're just going to have nothing to play with. Argentina, I mean, I don't know what to say right now. They're coming back into this, and they can go into the finals tonight. They can actually get into the finals. Guys, Denmark need your support right now. If you are here and you're wearing the red, give Denmark a bit of a shout.
Kom så Denmark! There we go, that's what we want to hear.
Yeah, there's still a crowd here, Jackie.
Argentina as well, obviously, currently the underdogs, but they're slipping their way, and I think they need a bit of a cheer as well. You guys love those guys. Argentina, let's hear it!
Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid Argentina right there.
Definitely a difference. All right, you can see what the crowd's feeling. There we go. We've got some guys in the top row up here, absolutely loving it. Really giving it their all. Fantastic to witness. So much passion here. Serbia, you've been amazing.
Yeah, I think there is no doubt this is one of the best crowds I've ever seen at an esports event, guys. Absolutely incredible. But this is not over, Jackie. We're not saying goodbye just yet. We still have a good few rounds left of Cobblestone, and once Denmark are ready to get back into this, now the question is, what do they change up here? Do they go fast? Do they go slow? How do they do this?
Well, this is the thing with Denmark as well. It's been really, they've gone for that over-aggression early on into rounds, but they've tried to switch it up. They've played both play styles now. You've seen towards the end of those previous rounds as well, going very slow, holding those crossfires, expecting the Argentina team to go for the pushes where they can pick them off early. But there's really been none of that. It's basically just crossfire setups that have been working out very well for Argentina, and more than anything, just slight mistakes from Denmark.
I mean, every little thing Denmark do wrong, Argentina are able to capitalize off, but then it's the same way in reverse. Then every little mistake being made in this game, the other team is taking advantage of. And at the end of the day, it's about who makes less mistakes and who can really capitalize off the back of it. Now, Argentina are on a great buy. Denmark have gone with a semi-force buy here. They have enough money to buy into the next round, but they also have a little bit of a chance in this one. They have a stake in the round, if nothing else. Only 2 players over towards this A bomb site, which is a very, very interesting tactic. I don't think I've ever seen before, but it's an anti-eco round. I think Denmark just trying to, I don't know, surprise their enemy, heading towards this B bomb site. They want a bomb plant, and if they can get anything else by the end of the round, they're going to take it.
Yeah, as they try and scope out the scene right now, get the lay of the land as they slowly tiptoe their way towards that B bomb site. Can they find the entries though? That's going to be the important question. Drop down control is going to be the main key. They're going to try and slip their way in, complement their teammates that are going to peek out from Olofmeister. It's going to be that three-pronged attack as they all burst their way into the scene of the crime. Can they do the damage though? Can they get the openers? That's going to be the question. The smokes go in, and now it's go time as they open the door and try to kick off the round, slipping their way through. Can Tooten and Co defend the site? Johnny Boy can't quite get the opener with the AWP, unfortunately. Trying, but he can't land the frags. It's not going to matter though as NBL over by Coop's able to get a juicy little opener. Doubles it up as well. Glace and Glaive coming into the action as they start to batter down the Argentinian side. Tommy and Toot have to try and go huge into this one.
This is so close, it is insane. Toot back in Chicken House, just hoping that he can escape and get some work done here, but with a 2 versus 2, weapons are recovered. With Glace already on a 2K, he's got the blood flowing, he's pumping now, and he wants to find himself an opportunity. But the bomb is out of their reach just yet. Tommy finding one, and it's all onto Glace. He's got a 2K so far. He needs a 4K to win the round, and he is about to be spotted. But he does find himself 1 kill, and he knows the position of the last player. That's Toot. And Toot has an AK in his hand. He's going to find it. Glace gets his team back in with a 4K in the round and a massive clutch.
Wow. What a sick quad kill as well coming out there from Glace. Consistency just crazy, through the roof into that round. And this completely busts Argentina apart. That was the round they needed to win to try and to avoid that reset, and it's just not happened. Argentina, they let it slip through, have to invest heavily into the CZs into this round. CZs across the board with one flash on Johnny Boy. They basically need to play Soccer North style CS here. Go for something aggressive, potentially go for a boost up and just try and take the fight that way, because that's all you have. You can't really just play this like a gun round. It's fundamentally not going to work, and Denmark can shut them down because of that. They fumbled the jump as well now, so they're just stuck in a horrible style.
Yeah, this is really tough. It's going to be 14 rounds. Argentina are going for the eco here. They're going to be able to bind to the next round anyway. But this is so tough. They're going to have to concede 14 rounds, and they are 5 rounds behind. They need to get back in. I mean, they're currently 4 rounds behind, but in a minute they're going to be 5, unless they can pull something out of the bag here. And they don't need to pull a rabbit out of the bag. They need to pull like a family of rabbits. Like an awful lot of rabbits here. I don't even think rabbits would help them at this point. They've only got pistols to play with, and I mean, there's already chickens in the game, so I don't know what rabbits would add to that.
This is the thing as well, though, as they try and gain that drop-down control and work their way towards the bomb site, people are starting to back off from Argentina. Tutenhen obviously already dead, so they're just stuck with 4 men, and they're leaving that site open. The welcome mat is down now, and this is when Denmark start to play off the back of that. The aggression comes out, just tiptoeing their way in. They can just play contact-style CS here and try and find those opening frags, as Stracker is close by Broken Wall, but it's going to be so hard, especially when he's blinded, dazed, and confused. Tommy will respond with 1 frag on towards Glaive, but they have to do so much more to pick up the round. Tommy can scavenge a weapon, but Cadian goes in on the hunt. It won't matter, the headshot comes out. Fantastic play, but they need to 2v3 now into the round. MBL tagged down to not a lot of HP, just stuck there on 75. Tommy going for the wide peak, has to try and achieve something. MBL wants to recover a weapon, but there's none nearby. It's going to be such an awkward retake. They don't have any utility to play with. They don't have armor on MBL as well. Cadian and Valdi in these close angles are able to find the frags. Tommy is close by, will eventually be able to pick that one up on towards Valdi, but needs more. Hungry for it, 3K on the board. Can he somehow get the ace? Will have the headshot on towards Snappy, takes him down, but has to get the final one on towards Glaive. The peak comes out, knocks him down to 22 HP. 10-second defuse would have to come out. It needs to be now or never. Glaive's aware of this, will not peak. Tommy, unfortunately, will find the frag, but can't get the round.
The ace comes out there from Tommy. 5 kills, he saves the weapon, but it's just not enough, Jackie. 5 kills, a saved weapon. What else can you ask him for? If he had a kit, maybe he had the round there, but it isn't going to happen. Tuten on 24 kills. We need to see Strucker come back. We need to see him right now. His team needs him more than ever. And I just don't know if it's going to happen. We have the AWP back on Johnny Boy now, and that is definitely a plus. Towards drop is definitely an interesting play. Let's see if it's going to pay off for him. This time he's nailed the old boost, and he's going to be getting himself up. But the Molotov goes down. It's a deep Molotov, so he just pushes him out completely, and it's going to be an A site take. Let's see if there's any defense coming in from NBL, who is the man on the site who has to do some work. Luckily, he's got some help, and Straka, nice kill. That was very good. And the AWP has moved its way over to the A bomb site. So let's see if Johnny Boy can actually do what his team direly need him to do right now, or is this going to be just another round in the fire?
Yeah, I mean, this is great. That's the way you want to kick this round off. NBL as well on that elevated angle. Fantastic positional play coming out from Argentina. They've got the support behind them once more. The crowd, absolute ruckus being caused because of that initial frag. They want them to pick this one up, and it's looking like there's a lot of potential left as the push starts to come in towards that B bomb site. They're holding their ground right now, just waiting for the rest of their teammates to arrive on the scene. This is going to be so critical when this push becomes underway as they slowly wait for it to unfold. Tiptoeing now so daintily. Tommy, he's going to be the first man, the first point of contact. That frontline infantry, he needs to get the opening frag, and he does so! Head of Glace goes rolling off as he slices it down off of your head here, as Tommy as well trying to get another one as they push their way in. It all begins to kick off. 25 seconds left on the clock. It has to be now or never. It is that B commit. The smoke's rolling over. Tutenhen hammering down with blindness, trying to find the frag. Johnny Boy will chime in, takes down Cadian. Valdi with a headshot of his own on towards Tutenhen. Stracker has the angle covered with the Famous. Can't quite find the frag though. Snappy will eliminate, but Tommy from the back line takes them down. Valdi's going to hit the deck. Wanted to go for the knife, but it doesn't matter. 10 rounds on the board for Argentina.
This is not over, Belgrade. This is not finished just yet. There is still at least 2 rounds left, and at a maximum there is 6. This could go the full hog right now. This could be 30 rounds of the best CS you will see this year. This is incredible. Argentina are coming back into this right now, and it's an eco from Denmark. They have only Tech 9s to play with. and some armor spread out, but it's going to be a very, very fast A play, and we've seen Argentina get caught out before. I pray it will not happen again, but if Denmark have the skill, they're going to show it, and they're going to show Argentina exactly that they mean business as they move forward now. I haven't seen Cadian for a while. Maybe this is his time to shine, as Glaive is the first man in, and Johnny Boy on the AWP supporting his teammate. He needs to be watching this angle, but I mean, they just give the information to your team and now watch long. Otherwise, you give so much opportunity away, and that's exactly what happens. NBL takes himself 1 kill. The flash goes over to try and get himself out of position, but this is a very tough play. 5 versus 4, of course. They are working together, and Straka finding 1 kill. Valdi finally gets back in onto Tommy, but apart from that, it's all the balls in Argentina's court. Straka finding 1 more. Glaze coming out of containment, and it's going to be Valdi finding a kill, leaving it out of 3 versus 2 as the push will come in onto that bomb site. 2 and then finding 1. It's all onto Valdi. 3 kills. He needs to ace to win this one for his team, but the bomb is being defused, and this round is over unless he does something magic, which he hasn't done. Johnny Boy, 11 rounds. Jackie, this is still on.
Argentina are just giving it their absolute all. This could easily be round number 12 in the bank as well, as Denmark are busted. The economy is broken. Most likely just going to have to go for a force here, as they really don't want to allow Argentina to just steamroll out of control. But they shouldn't be able to achieve anything. Their pistol rounds have been very weak so far on their T side. They really haven't been able to do too much damage, and Argentina, with the buy they've got out here and the amount of utility, should force them back very easily. Going aggressive as well, sending 2 players quite deep towards side, they can get an awful lot of information off the back of audio cues, and be aware that this most likely will be that aggressive play towards B early.
Yeah, absolutely. This should be the round in the bag for Argentina. They should be taking 12 to 14 right now. And I'm getting flashbacks, Jack. I'm getting flashbacks to the last time I saw Argentina play a best of 3. And one thing I can tell you is it was intense. Johnny Boy holding down the angle with the AWP in hand. He didn't spot out the player, but he has the angle covered, so it's okay. It's okay. In the end of the day, the smoke landed all right, so it's okay. It wasn't the smoke he wanted, Jack, but it's the smoke that he deserved.
It's true. They begin to back their way off now. Aggression coming out towards that B bomb site. Seems like they actually will be slipping off, going downstairs, and it will be the A play later on. But the mass rotate comes out. Argentina going to be dividing off a little bit. And as we see that rotate over towards the B bomb site, it's not too fantastic. He is luckily still by connector, so once that information is gathered, he can rotate back quickly. But it has to be instantaneous as this push is coming in. Tommy needs to go use a minimum of 2 frags here, really, as they tiptoe their way around. If they find this pick onto him and grab his weapon, this is where it starts to go a massive amount wrong, and really Denmark will be able to grab favor of the round. They still don't want to initiate yet, though. They're trying to get that first mistake out of Argentina before they have to force and just sprint their way through. Tommy will rattle down, finds the frag on towards Glaive, but what more can they actually achieve right now? Straka on the line, unfortunately, will be bested by Valde. The headshot comes in, Straka fires back, takes him down. It's into this 3 versus 4, but Snappy on the scene will find 1. Doesn't matter. Argentina shut it out. They weren't allowed to get anything out of that force buy.
Keeping 3 players alive here is essential. They keep the money and they keep themselves in this game. Argentina, they now need to win this rifle round. If they take this rifle round, they have a serious chance of going into the grand finals. Guys, you can see the coach. Why don't you just join in, do it. Come on guys, everyone, let's go. Argentina right now have the biggest chance of getting into this grand final they've had all week, and I cannot take it.
Yeah, this is unbelievable scenes, absolutely unreal, fantastic to witness, and I'm glad I'm here firsthand, guiding you through the experience. Straka, though, going to be guiding them all the way to death as he opens that first frag up, takes down Glaive with the initial hailstorm of bullets he rattled out of that M4, hungry for more as he sprints in towards the site as well. Valde has gained a little bit of ground, but he's trapped right now, currently just stuck in drop down. Snappy as well, forced to back off. Look at this, Johnny Boy, prime time position, just waiting to go in for that kill. Will find it, Johnny Boy takes him down. See you, Snappy, as he comes in with such a majestic little flick, leaving it on the final 3 players, Cadian, Valde, and Glaze. They are a terrifying trio, but trapped in these awkward situations, attempting to find their way onto the site. I don't believe it can work.
There it is, Tommy comes in, finding 1. It's now a 4 versus 2. Cadian's low, Valde's low, and Johnny Boy nades him. The disrespect is unreal. It's Valde on 2 health. The flashbang could kill him right now, Jack, but I think anything could kill him right now, as Argentina are so far in the driving seat. They've got him pinned in. There's nothing he can do to win this. He has a Molotov. He might as well put it on the ground and sit on it.
Yeah. Literally, I mean, at this point, it's as good as done. Argentina have secured this round. I highly doubt we can achieve anything. Left with 2 HP, in a 1 versus 4 situation, it is just not possible. They have all of these angles covered. He's essentially just trapped. Trying to get out is going to be such a struggle. He will tiptoe his way into his own demise, but Johnny Boy, a hairline miss on the shot. Nevertheless, NBL from up top will find the frag. Argentina go wild once more.
This is absolutely crazy, Jackie. Absolutely crazy. And Argentina now 13 rounds. And they are about to equalize this at 14-14 if they can win just 1 more round. I cannot contain my excitement right now. I just can't do it. And it's an eco from Denmark. This is the biggest opportunity Argentina, that team, have ever had in their entire lives. And you are here to witness it. Live from Belgrade in the Combank Arena. This is insane. Tommy holding the angle. He has dominated this whole game. And he wants more. He's a greedy man, and he's greedy for frags, Jackie.
This is the thing as well. This is the equalizing round. If they pick this up off the back of the force that Denmark were, you know, their hand was literally forced into to try and go for this slight bye, Argentina will equalize the scoreline 14-14 on the final map here of this best of 3 and try and slip into the grand final. Tutenhen, angle on lockdown, sees the smokes raining in from above as the push starts to unfold. They sprint their way to the site now. Tommy has the backup of Tutenhen. They find his opening crash. Snappy will respond, but it doesn't matter as Tutenhen and Straka are going massive, literally ripping for everyone in front of them. Cadian will go down. They equalize!
And the crowd goes wild. Argentina are doing this 14-14. Johnny Boy cannot contain his excitement, but he's going to need to for at least 2 more rounds, Jackie. Someone needs to win this bloodbath. And Argentina, they want it so badly. It is insane right now. The game could not be any closer. Orps out on both sides, 14-14. Whoever takes this round puts themselves onto match point. And this next kill could be enormous.
This is the opener that is so necessary, so needed to try and set the pace of the game, set the pace of the round, and decide who will be heading their way into that possible grand final. Cadian has the angle on lockdown. Johnny wants to try and take the peak. Looks like he will go for the flash and then just go in and try and take the action, but will he find the opening frag?
He spotted Cadian out, and there it is! Johnny Boy takes the head clean off of Cadian with a swift AWP shot. And that is exactly what they needed. Glaive on 48 HP thanks to that nade. And now the advantage stands in the hands of Argentina. He may have taken an awful lot of damage, but Johnny Boy has given his team the advantage right now. Once again, this Straka-Tommy combo is womboing, ready for a demolition derby of frags and death. As the push finally rolls in, Tuten gets caught out, Snappy takes him down, but Straka still on the point, ready to help out his team. And this is nail-biting stuff. The flank comes in Tommy 5-2K! Insane! The flank has demolished everything Danish had. I can't even say words!
Argentina! The flank from Tommy was mind-blowing, absolutely ridiculous that he got away with a play that flamboyant, but he does so with such finesse, such poise, that Argentina are simply 1 round away from taking the victory, progressing to the grand final.
This is too close, and this is not a good buy from Denmark. It's going to be an A play coming out right now, and they're hoping, and they're praying that there is still fight in this dog. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, Jackie, but that doesn't matter right now because there are no old dogs right here. It's all young people. I don't know why I said that. I'm just too excited. It's Argentina are 1 round away from taking this and getting into the grand finals, winning a 2-1 over Denmark, the favorites to win the entire tournament. And we are witnessing it right now.
History being made as we witness this game. Slow stuff. Look at the push coming out towards the A bomb site though. Johnny Boy is basically the only line of defense there. He has to find these frags, has his teammate luckily by his side trying to aid him. The peak's coming out. Johnny Boy will kick off the round with the initiation frag. Unfortunately goes down, but NBL responds. Headshot comes out towards Snappy. So tense, so much action unfolding, but they get so close. Domino, he's won the frag claim. The final remaining member of the side of Denmark trapped on his lonesome. If they find this frag, they find the win. They will be a
ascending to the grand final. They just need to pick Clave off. He's tiptoeing around, panicking. Such patience as he has to try and get an opener. Knocked down to 14 HP. It's physically impossible. Tommy has the angle on lockdown. The Argentina taking the lead.
I do not believe my eyes. Argentina have defied the odds. They have beaten the favourite to win this tournament. They are going through to the final. You will not want to miss this. Jackie, we need to go calm down in the green room. Scrawny and Mega Man are going to take over, and they are going to take you through this grand final. I do not believe it.
I just want to say one thing before that. This has been the most passionate, most exciting game of Counter-Strike I've ever had the pleasure of casting. And I just want to say thank you, Serbia. You've made this game so enjoyable. A round of applause for Argentina!
Let's get that chant going. Argentina! Argentina! I can't take it, Jackie.
Tom, take it away. Guide me through what just happened, because I need a rest.
I don't even... Oh.
Turn on the mic.
I don't...
Oh, we're live. Oh. Hello, Tom.
I don't even want to say anything right now. For one final time, going into the final, give it up for Argentina, everybody! What an absolutely incredible performance. I don't want to say it was entirely down to me, but I'm the new Johnny boy. That's what people have said. That is what people have said.
No one said that.
16-14, the final score. I'm going to sit myself down. Oh, boys, talk me through it.
Well, I actually, before we talk you through it, I would like to throw it over to the stage host because I want to hear what these guys have to say.
George, are you ready? He'll take it away.
One big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Team Argentina! The dream is still alive. You're in the finals. Straka, your first impressions.
I'm just thinking how I'm gonna be to recover energy for the final. I don't know. It's amazing, amazing feeling. Better than the one versus, I forgot even the name, in the quarterfinals, even before.
I asked you yesterday if that was the most important win in your lives. I think today your answer is a little bit different.
We are breaking our personal records each match, and yeah, it's unbelievable. I can't believe we won again. So close to unbelievable.
Johnny Boy, the favorite of the crowd.
Ekbala va servió. Ekbala bam servió. Ekbala bam servió.
We practiced this. We need some more. Yeah, definitely. What do you have to say for this crowd? One more time.
La verdad que estoy muy contento. Gracias a todos por el aguante. La verdad que no lo puedo creer. Increíble. Y bien jugado por los chicos de Dinamarca, que fue muy peleado y también se merecieron estar en la final.
He says that thanks for the support. It's an amazing feeling. It's incredible. And he wants to say congrats to the guys from Denmark that they did a great final and that it could have been either way.
We mustn't forget about MBL, about the Tutehen, about the whole team, and about the coach. One big scream once again for Team Argentina! They are not done yet. They have to calm themselves down because they have a final match in front of them, probably the most important one in their lives. We're going back to the desk with Tom and the guys. Let's go.
Thank God we had the other guy, because I was drawing for Google Translate. I had no idea what he was saying, but I think we can agree it was all very positive. We are lined up for an amazing final right here within the next hour-ish. Turkey taking on Argentina. That is how things are looking in the World Championship 2016. Things are only getting better. You can see it on the screen right now. That is what is happening. Oh, what a match that was.
That was one of the best matches I have seen in my life. And I have been watching Counter-Strike Global Offensive since the day it came out of the freaking beta. Sorry for using strong words, but this game is insane.
Yeah, I'm actually speechless. Like, I didn't expect Argentina to perform that well, especially when they were down 14-9.
Yeah, exactly.
So that kind of a performance after losing 14 rounds, Denmark basically had it. And after that comeback, I don't count them off anytime soon.
You know what? After that win they had last night against Sweden, there were a lot of people cheering them up. I saw even the guys from Brazil, like Fallen and Showtime and stuff like that. Even the guys playing the tournament, French players, Danish players, all of them were congratulating Argentina. But there were also comments saying that was like the tier 5 Swedish team. Let me hear you now. They won against probably top 10, top 20 of Danish players. These guys are not to joke about. Let's not forget about them. They had a great game, but Argentina, I mean, they take the crowd all the way. Amazing performance by Argentina.
Let's talk about Denmark for a second, because it is easy to only talk about the champions, but them boys put on a really, really good performance, and at times were leading the game.
Yeah, definitely. Like Denmark at most times looked like they were going to take this game. But Argentina just, once again, they find this magic. And I'm an analyst, but I'm having a hard time analyzing how and where they find this. Because they just turn it around. It's insane.
Yeah, and that was like, that wasn't like they turned it around because of the luck or something. They had really good reads on what is Denmark going to do round after round, especially that force buy when they had like timeout, not actually timeout, but they were sitting in the spawn and Kadian was talking to his teammates about what are they going to do next. And Argentina was ready. They had 3 guys on A side, 1 guy already in connector, and only 1 guy B. I don't actually know who is reading them and who is calling for them that much, but he's doing a hell of a job.
I think it's an incredible easy one, this one, but for one of the final times, man of the match.
Sorry, but I actually want to say it's not Johnny Boy this time.
Yeah.
For me, it's Tommy. He had an amazing performance on Cash. He had that clutch in the last round of the first half, giving them the 5th round. And in the last game we just saw on Cobblestone, the round they lost, he had an ace. Yeah, they lost the round, but the next one they won because of the 5 kills he got that round. Denmark was forced to a double eco, and I think that was pretty much a crucial moment on this Cobblestone. I gotta give it up to Tommy this time.
Yeah, and I have to say as well, Tudehen did an amazing job, especially on Cobblestone. He was so on fire, and just through the match as well. He's one of these more quieter players on this Argentina squad, and in this final, he just performed excellently. So now we have a Tommy who got the MVP, Johnny Boy always insane, Tudehen also stepping up, and that is why them as a team collectively can take out a team like Denmark.
Yeah, and I think for Denmark actually, because we didn't talk about them at all, even though, yeah, it's all about Argentina, they are through the finals. I think Snappy didn't really perform on that cobble. I think if he had a bit better performance, Denmark could maybe actually take that one. He had a cluster lack of performances here and there, like didn't kill a guy. It was a really like clear kill for him, and he couldn't get that one. Then a couple of rounds in a row, he misses a flash, he misses a smoke, he gets punished and whatnot. So I think if he performed better, it would definitely be a win for Denmark, but really congrats to Argentinian boys. They definitely deserve this one.
Right then, only one game left to go in the World Championships 2016. It's the main event. It's the one you have been waiting 4 days for. Turkey take on Argentina in 60 minutes time. This is going to be the biggest one of the week. Don't go anywhere.